Can you see the screen now?
Yeah,
Good evening to you, Pancake. How are you doing today?
I'm happy.
Great. Do you have any questions before we start?
Can I know your name?
Okay. My name is Teacher Rosa.
Okay.
So we can start now.
Yes.
Okay. So this is our topic for today. The 10 ways to ask how someone is. So number one, can you read this?
How are you?
Okay. When you will ask someone how are you, what will you answer? You can say I'm fine. Can you read this? I'm fine. Okay. Number two, how's it going? When we will ask someone if how's it going, what will you answer?
I don't know.
We will answer it fine. And I think I can do it. Okay. So number three, how you doing? It's it's kind of like how are you and how you doing. It's similar. It's similar on number one and number three. So you can also answer I'm fine, bro, like your friend. When you say how you doing, it's an American word and it's a slang word. That's why it's how you doing. It's supposed to be how are you doing? Like how are you doing? And they change it into how you're doing. So it's a shortcut word. You understand it?
Yes.
Okay. So number four, how are things? The meaning of this is they are asking you if what is happening on your school or your project in the school. That's why you need to answer it's fine, mom and dad. I think I can correct all the answers that I answered in the exam or quiz we had. Can you read this?
It's fine, Mom and Dad. I think I can correct all the answers that I answered in the exam or quiz we had.
Okay, very good. So next is how's life? When we are asking this to another person, if how's her or his life, he will answer, um, I'm not feeling well because I have so many problems. So, and I'm thinking about a way to solve it. Can you read it?
I'm not feeling well, right?
Yes, feeling sorry for that.
I'm not feeling well because I have so many problems to solve and I'm thinking about a way to solve it.
Okay, good job. So number six, how have you been? If I ask you this question, what will you answer? How can you answer it? How have you been? I feel well today. I've been well today because I passed the board exam. So that is the answer of how have you been? So I've been well today because I passed the board exam. Can you read this?
I've been well today because I passed the board exam.
Okay. So then number seven, how's your family? Can I ask you a question about this? How's your family?
They are fine.
Okay. You can also say my family is fine and has a good health. Understand it?
Yes.
Okay. So my family is fine and has a good health. And number eight, what's up? What's up is like a friend of yours when you are asking him if he or she's okay today. That's why it's all we need to answer. I'm fine. I'm fine. You. I'm fine, bro. I'm fine, bro. Or I'm fine, bro. Or my friend. I'm fine, bro. Or my friend. And you can also say, I'm feeling good today. Feeling good today because we we are going to the park to have some fun. Can you answer this? I'm feeling good today.
I can't hear you. What did you say?
I'm feeling good today because we are going to the park to have some fun. And the question is what's up? So you can also said I'm feeling good today because we're going to the park to have some fun. Did you get it?
Yeah,
Okay. Can you read this?
I'm feeling good today because we are going to the park to have some fun.
Very good. Oh, and number 9, it's what's new. When someone will ask you about this, what's new is about of yourself, and you will answer, I'm doing, I'm doing great, I'm doing great, and you. That's how we said the what's new. What's new about yourself? Are you okay? Are you fine? Or is it okay that I will tell you the problems that I had? So that is what's new. And number 10 is what have you been up to lately? This question is about what are you doing for almost 1 week in your house or to the outside? You will answer, I've been doing some house chores in my house and helping my mother and father for it. Okay, can you read this?
I've been doing some house chores in my house and helping my mom and father for it.
Okay, good job. Good job, Pancake. So the, the second lesson is about 10 ways to say how you are. So number 1 is I'm fine, thanks. How about you? So this is the number one question. The how are you? Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we will going to another. So the 10 ways to say thank you. When we say thank you, this is informal the thanks because we were just having a conversation with our friends. Or this number 2, thanks a lot, like this. Thank you for the gifts you just gave me last night. And it's very good to wear the jacket that you gave me. So this is the way to say thank you for your friend that give you a present or gift. For the gift or present you just gave me last night. That you just gave me last night. Can you read this?
Thank you for the gifts or present that you just gave me last night and it's very good to wear the jacket that you gave me.
Okay, very good. And the number two is the same, but we can make a sentence about this. Thanks a lot for your help. For your help, or thanks a lot for your support. So that is number two. Thanks a lot for your help and thanks a lot for your support. And number four is number three. Sorry about that. Number three is thank you so much. It's like this. Thank you so much. Expressing the love for your boyfriend or friend that you have, like saying thank you so much, my love, or thank you so much, honey. That is what's supposed to say when we are thanking a person that you love or adore, and it's number three. Thank you so much. So we were going to another. Did you understand this all? The number 1 to 10?
Yes,
Okay. How about this for apologizing? What will you do if some of your friends have an argument? Will they say sorry? I'm sorry if I'm sorry that I was rude yesterday. Or two, it's my fault equals I am taking responsibility for the problem. Or number three, oops, sorry for very small problems. Or four, I should have called you and told you I'd be late. And the number five is the formal way to apologize because it's a work for the delay for apologizing, like you've been late in the work and you need to apologize. So it's a formal way to apologize in this simple way. And the number one to four is informal, or we can also say that it's formal because we can also say, I'm sorry about the way I told you last night. I'm sorry about the way I told you last night. That's why she or he's been apologizing. And number two is I'm sorry about the way. I'm sorry. It's my fault. Can also say I'm sorry. And I know it's my fault. Can you forgive me? So that is how we say, I'm sorry and I know it's my fault. Can you forgive me? This is a question mark because we are we're going to ask or him for another chance to forgive us. So can you read this for me?
I'm sorry and I know it's my fault. Can you forgive me?
Can you repeat this again? It's my fault.
It's my fault.
Okay, very good. Next is oops, sorry. This is example of this is someone that you bumped. Someone that you bumped in a stairways. Do you understand this? Or stairwell. Stairwell in your school. Oh, what's happening? Oh, okay. Someone that you bumped in a stairwell. Or you are having a test and you lay your hands in the table. That's why we need oh, we need to say, oops, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You understand it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's why we need to say, oops, I'm sorry, or a formal way to say it, like, I'm so sorry for that. So sorry for that. Because so sorry about that. Instead of saying, oops, sorry, we need to say, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry about that. Because you didn't do it purposely. You didn't, you didn't do it purposely. Good? Okay. So, so in the number 4 is this. I should have called you and told you I'd be late. This is the example of this. I'm so sorry. I should have. I'm so sorry about it. I should have tell you that I will be late and I wanted to apologize because it's my fault too. You understand this?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you read this for me?
I'm so sorry about it. I should have tell you that I will be late and I want to apologize because it's my fault too.
You can also said
Oh,
I wanted.
I wanted.
Okay. And the next one is the number 5. I apologize for the delay. So the example of this is I apologize apologize for the delay of your order. I apologize for the delay of your order because he didn't give the order to the person because he is busy or she is busy. That's why he or she is apologizing like this in a formal way. I apologize for the delay of your order. So we are done in here and the five ways to respond to an apology. That is that's okay. We instead of that's okay, we can also say that is fine or okay. Because when we say okay, okay is a curious word for us like she is or he is mad at us like that. That's why we need to say that's okay or that is fine or okay. When we say it, we will have to say it in a smiley way. That is fine or okay. We don't need to say that's okay, that is not fine. That is not fine for us. So we need to say that's fine. That is so fine. So number two, it happens. It happens. It happens today, and I wanted to apologize for the way for the way I do to you because when it happens today, you are saying bad words or bad to your friend, or you are saying that he's not good, he's not good at it, or she's not good at it, good at it. Oh, we're running out of time. It's our 9 minutes. Good at time. That's why we need to say this in a complete word. It happens today, and I wanted to apologize for the way I do to you because I said, because I just said it, just said it a while ago that you're not good at it. So that is the way to apologize in a complete word. We need to say it in a true face like this. It happens today, and I wanted to apologize for the way I do to you because I just said it a while ago that you're not good at it. But I want to tell you that you're talented of that of your work of your work and I wanted to boost your confidence and support you. You understand this now?
Yeah.
So, can you read this for me?
It happens today, and I wanted to apologize for the way I do to you because I just said it a while ago that you're not good at it. But I want to tell you that you are talented of your work, and I wanted to boost your confidence and support you.
Wow, very good. Your English is improving. Your English has been improving. My sister is crying here. Can you hear it?
Yeah. What's her name?
Her name is Brianna.
Vienna.
Yes. She is crying because he wants to be. Hey, she's here. She's crying because my mom is doing some laundry outside. So, number three is no problem. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. No problem. So that is the way we say it. Wait. When we say this in a question or someone bumped you, I'm so sorry for that. And he will answer, it's fine. No problem. So you're okay with it, right? Okay. So that is number four. Don't worry about it. No problem. And don't worry about it. And number five is I forgive you. It's fine, no problem. I already I already forgive you about yesterday. You understand it? So I'm so sorry for that. And you will answer, it's fine, no problem. I already forgive you about it yesterday. About it yesterday for serious problems. That's why it's number five. And the 10 phrases for introduction is I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Teacher Rosa. That's how we use the 10 phrases for introductions. So, do you want to try the number one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Pancake.
Okay. Number two, I don't think we've met before. My name is Rosa. My name is Rosa. We all can also try this. My name is Rosa. Rosa or my name is Rosa. So we erase the I in here, so that's why it will be S already, and the comma is in the up in here. inside the middle of E and S. That's why my name's Rosa. We can also say my name is Rosa. So you can also say my name's Pancake. But it's an informal way to say that when we use the my name is Pancake. So the formal way is that my name is Pancake. My name is Pancake. Okay. And number three is this is my when when you are introducing some of the things you like, you would say this. This is my this is my favorite toy and I like it. I like this toy since I was just a child. So that is the number three. So when you're introducing some of the things you like, you would say this. This is my, oh sorry, I forgot this. This is my favorite toy and I like this toy since I was just a child. We only have 1 minute left, so do you have any questions about this?
No.
Okay, so we will end right now and I'm going to stop